I mean, hey, free gum.
Wait just a minute.
All right. So third time wasn't the charm, it seems, but maybe fourth time's the charm, dudes. Maybe this time, whatever Wheel 4 will bring us something good.
Maybe we'll land on a good movie.
Yeah, I mean, we got some options, so you know.
Maybe we'll land on like this little monkey's paw idea that I've had for.
I don't even
Israel.
know any of these.
Okay,
I've been meaning to share it with him.
Which Gulliver's Travels is it? Which one is it? Is
we
it the
have no
one,
we
or...
have no idea. I have no idea which Gulliver's Travels it is.
No.
Do the Jack Black movie, please.
That one's awful.
Yeah, but anyway, what? Actually, no. Let's backtrack. Chaos, what is your monkey's paw option for Israel?
Okay, so here's what happens. Paul Thomas Anderson directs his next movie. It's like one of the biggest movies of the year. It's very popular. Critics love it. Audiences love it. And he lives in very good health. The paw side effect is that it's a documentary glazing the Miami Dolphins.
What?
See, that only works out in Brian's favor. He is the only person on planet Earth that would love that.
Don't worry, the movie dude. I do not know what the Dolphins or a Miami is.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Me neither.
I don't know. Something or other. All right. Well,
something with a lot of vice, I guess.
Yeah, inherent
vice.
Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna click to spin now, and hopefully this lands on something good. You know what? Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, what is this?
Death Ride to Osaka. I have no idea, but I was.
This one sounds familiar.
It sounds like a movie.
What the fuck is that?
I looked on Letterboxd, and the first result I got is called "Girls of the White Orchid" from 1983.
Hold on, let me. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to need a little help here because it seems like.
Yep. Okay, I found it. Here we go. Jennifer Jason Leigh. Yes, Girls of the White Orchid is also Jennifer Jason Leigh, 1983.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah, so it's just so we're off to a great start. It has a different title on fucking Letterboxd.
like why?
It's on Tubi.
Okay, it's on Tubi.
Yes.
Of course it is.
And it's got Mako in it, so we can make our nostalgia critic Mako jokes. There we go.
I love Tubi, but I can't watch too much stuff on it because then I'll get fat. But it's so good.
The chuds live on.
Yeah, that's right, Pig. That ball could be one of your relatives.
I'll handle this.
All right. Whatever Wheel 4. This is Whatever Wheel 4, everybody. We're here. We're ready to start talking about Death Ride to Osaka or Girls of the White Orchid. Orchid? Orchard?
Orchid.
I don't know.
Orchid?
Yeah, okay.
Orchids.
Yes, orchid.
Orchids.
Orchid.
Kids.
As in Orchid Mantis.
Orchid Mantis?
Okay.
How does this apply to Super Mario, Orchid Mantis?
Oh, I'm so ready.
So the Orchid
so
Mantis
ready
is a bug that can be caught inside.
We're not slick chaos. We're not slick chaos. Fucking hell.
What are you talking about?
Michelle, why are you always Michelle Hanukkah during these recordings? God damn it.
Wait, that's Michelle Hanukkah?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess.
What?
Is that? Is it that one amphibian character from Mario Galaxy?
Yeah, Michelle Hanukkah, apparently.
Exactly.
Sorry, Michael Hanaka. That's how you say it, Hanaka. Right?
Actually, he changed the pronunciation of his name recently. You got it wrong.
Oh, what did he change it to this time?
Hanake.
Hanake, right.
Oh my god.
Michelle Hanake. Oh, okay.
Anyway,
So
I still have never seen a movie from him yet.
well,
You should. He's awesome director.
well, he directed Death Ride to Osaka. So
No, he did not. No, he did not.
are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that he did. It's
Yeah.
like you have like these whole characters who are like part of the Yakuza,
Mhm.
and the entire time they just go,
That is not Michelle Honey's
I
trait. Believe it or not.
love David Lynch. But I
Shut
can't watch
up.
too many or else I'll get sad. But they're so good.
So anyway,
Okay.
so Hanaka directed Death Ride to Osaka, and you know this
It was a
one.
different director.
Okay, yeah, it was different. Yeah, he went under Jonathan Kaplan. You're right.
I actually looked into the director a little bit.
Mhm.
It seems like he does do some other work as a thing. Apparently, his film The Accused earned Jodie Foster her first Oscar. Which
Really,
is kind of interesting.
really.
Yeah, I
That
looked
was her
into it. Yeah, I
first
looked-
Oscar, a movie I've never
Yeah,
heard
that was her-
of.
Yeah, I've never heard this either. I've not heard of like any of these guys' films before. Some of them
Right.
seem interesting, but like this one wasn't great. I believe it or not, for the first time in whatever real history, I actually watched a movie
Mhm.
for this.
Yeah, you actually went out of your way to watch. See, you did whatever will incorrectly, Israel. Okay, you watched the movie. I don't know why you would do that, but
I
look,
mean, I want to get my bases, done.
I know. Look, you want extra credit. You're a real teacher's pet. I get it. But
Okay.
but you know what? Fine, I'll give you
Look,
your.
I personally think that Israel does not sleep.
Maybe that's true.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. I don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my experience with this movie is very funny because I saw, it was on Tubi. I can knock this out real quick. Then I watched the first 10 minutes, and then I got bored, and then I decided, you know what, I'll play Super Mario Galaxy instead. And then I
That's
forgot
fair. Mario Galaxy.
I forgot to finish the movie. so-
See,
That's
Israel, that's how you're supposed to do whatever will. Good job, Chaos.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I would have watched the movie sooner, but last night I watched the Mario Galaxy movie and it was kind of bad.
Did it make you slap your
That-
stomach?
Sadly, no.
I know it made me.
Oh, well, okay.
I was such a happy Nintendo fan in the theater. Slap stomach.
Right. See, it's perfect that that we watched Death Ride to Osaka the same weekend that the Mario movie came out, okay? Because Death Ride to Osaka,
movies that have
Osaka,
nothing to do with-
Japan, Nintendo, Japan. You're starting to see the similarities.
Could have done the one thing and make Bowser slap his stomach, and he did it. What a sick joke!
Yeah, I mean, to be fair as a movie, dude, God knows that God knows that we really needed the second Mario movie. Otherwise, like the entirety of Japan would have just collapsed because the Popeye movie was canceled.
Well, I mean, that could be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the part where Miyazaki went to Mario 2 and he was like, they canceled Tartakovsky's movie for this.
I swear to fucking Jesus Christ.
All right. You know what? In fairness, Israel. All right. So I'll describe the
That's what I
cover
signed
of
up
this
for.
movie. Okay, so it stars Jennifer Jason Leigh. We all know Jennifer Jason
Yeah.
Leigh from
Yeah, this was one of her first roles.
one of her first
She's in
roles.
Sexy-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the title, so the title Death Ride to Osaka, it has a tagline on the front where it says, "Enter the frightening reality of the Japanese mafia and the white slave trade." So you think, okay, what? That's an interesting tagline.
Okay, what?
So I'll explain the
Yeah.
plot. So Jennifer
Yeah,
Jason
yeah.
Leigh essentially gets tricked into prostitution in Japan. Like that's the plot of the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Yeah,
It's a real death ride to Osaka, if you will.
Yeah. Wait a second. Say that again?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
you were saying
Oh
before.
shit.
Oh,
I
shit.
found something relevant.
Okay, please. Relevance, please.
Yeah, okay, you mentioned Jennifer Jason Leigh, so
Mm-hmm.
here's a scene where she's mentioned in Family Guy.
Oh, in Boscotopia.
Yeah,
All right, time to go to
yeah,
Boscotopia.
exactly. It always has to tie back to Family Guy.
Lost
It
my
always-
V card
Chaos-
here with Jennifer Jason Lee.
Chaos, you really are bringing the Brian energy here very well, I think.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Brian Spirit.
Anyway.
God.
Okay, perfect. So anyway, as I was saying, in this movie, Jennifer Jason Lee becomes a prostitute, and that's it. Israel,
And
you
she kind of gets. And
Yeah.
I can explain a little bit more.
please do.
A little bit. Because, like, throughout the film, like, for a lot of it, she ends up getting exploited a lot when it comes to the way that the industry treats her as a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at one point, you know, they try pushing her in small ways in order to, like, sell her stuff out to, like, men to, like, you know, ogle her and shit is a thing.
They are being very
And that's
subtle
just
about it
kind of-
at first, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like as it goes along, it's just like they start taking like pay cuts to her stuff as well and encouraging it more and more. And it's
They
just
put
like,
her in a shittier
that's kind of
hotel,
most
yeah.
yeah, that's just kind of like most of the film pretty much is
Mhm.
just kind of going back and forth when it comes to that.
Yeah, it's a made-for-TV drama. I was looking into it. So we obviously,
Yeah.
the version I watched, I would assume the version on Tubi is the same one where it's the video cut where, you know, you could actually show titties. Because, you know, if it's on...
See,
if
I
it-
watched it on YouTube.
okay, it's
I
on...
watched it on YouTube.
I would
I
imagine...
watched it on YouTube.
Were there still
The YouTube
titties?
version, I think. There was not. Well, I'm pretty sure I watched like this.
Why would you watch it on YouTube, dude? You watch it for the titties. Come on. I can't slap my stomach if there's no fucking titties.
Yeah, you see exactly how
I
That's
just watched
such
it
a
on
Chud
YouTube,
thing to
man.
say.
It is. Al the Chud. My favorite Chud.
I will say,
Why are you a Chud?
you know, I will say,
What's a job?
I do think in like the first 10 minutes of the movie I've seen, these Yakuza guys seemed like very nice. They went up to the girl and stuff and then said, "Girl, I'm so proud of you. You know, like Fringy is one of our most loyal customers and you made him so happy. I'm proud of you. EFEP for life."
Yeah.
But yeah, when
Well,
it comes to the film,
mhm.
I feel like when it comes to the subject matter of the film, I feel like, you know, if they wanted to make it work, they should have, you know, leaned more into the sleaze factor with it,
Yeah.
which you can't really do with it being a made-for-TV movie. I feel like
Right, that's why I'm saying
Just
like
inherent-
there's a TV version and then there's a video cut where you can actually see a woman strip, and so it's
But
like
even then, like I can't imagine that's like, you know, much sleazier still, just because it's like,
I mean
you know.
yeah, I mean when you start showing titties, like I think it's inherently sleazy, but like I guess
I mean, like
yeah,
I mean,
Depends.
I guess I mean just more in terms of like, I don't know, fully pushing it. I don't
right,
know.
yeah, fully
'Cause-
pushing it. There's an almost rape scene. You know, she doesn't.
Oh,
she gets
yeah.
well. There's that scene where she's getting choked in the hotel room by the Yakuza member. Yeah. And then like some other Yakuza member comes in and is like, "Hey, no, not yet," or he says something. The other thing too is that 40% of it is in Japanese and they don't have subtitles, so you're just kind of guessing what they're saying.
Yeah, I was confused about that because the thing is like the version I watched, like it looked like it was like a VHS copy.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And that's what I was really confused, being like, why aren't there like burn-in subtitles? Like,
Hey,
what?
wait a minute. I just realized. Hal, didn't you watch this on your DVD?
I did, yes.
Weren't there subtitle options?
No. You guys want to hear the special features?
Oh,
shit.
special features.
All right, here we go. Special features. Digitally mastered, Dolby Digital English 2.0 stereo, full screen presentation, interactive menus, and scene selection. Now, that's cheating because interactive menus is you either press play or scene selection. That's the interactive menus they're advertising.
Okay,
That's
well,
literally
it's
Does
like,
nothing.
do
That's
the
literally
menus have
nothing.
animation?
No, it's just a
Yeah.
screenshot
Okay.
from the movie of like a neon dragon because there's like at the beginning,
Yeah.
you know, you see
This
like
is fucking bullshit.
yeah. Okay, well, here's my proposition, Hal.
Proposition.
Maybe we can. Okay, maybe we could stop this episode right now, so you can instead time travel to when this DVD was being made and add in better special features. We
Yeah,
could do that.
add in subtitles. Okay, I need to go back to the year 2004 because this is a 2004 release DVD from Hearst Entertainment. So
Yeah, and
Alright.
also make sure that we have like a whole scene where like the Yakuza talk about and they give definitive proof that dinosaurs were in the Garden of Eden. I think we really need that.
Shut up.
I mean, am I
shut
wrong?
Okay, there is something I would like to actually mention.
Please.
As a weird fun fact. Okay, so in the middle of me watching it, I was thinking of the music because like the music is really good in the movie, genuinely speaking.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it is genuinely pretty solid.
I like
But
it.
then I found out who composed it. It's the same composer as the Terminator movies.
I did notice that. Yeah.
What?
What's his
And-
name?
Brad Fidel, I think.
Yes.
something like
Yes, Brad Fidel. Yeah, he did
That's-
Terminator 1 and 2,
That is
True
cra-
Lies.
That is crazy.
Yeah, he did a bunch of stuff back in the day.
Yeah, I was just completely taken aback by that fact, just because of the fact that, like, from what I can tell, this is like literally a year before the first Terminator movie. So I'm just wondering,
Yeah,
what
83.
the fuck was he doing?
Well, I think this is
Yeah.
why this is probably how he got the job
was
with
he-
James Cameron. So he was doing this
Uh,
made-for-TV movie in '83, and James Cameron was just like, "Oh, Death Ride to Osaka! I have to get this guy," and he got him on Terminator.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly,
that make him-
I did some reading on the guy before with Brad. I did find some really interesting facts with him, especially since I did hear that he was going to have like one stint that sort of fell through. So like, I remember one time reading this before that Sony picked him up to compose one of their projects because of how prolific he was. And then that quickly fell through because the project that he was supposed to be on was the Popeye movie,
Yes!
and we all know how that went.
Yes, swish.
And I also know I can also predict that that score probably made Cameron slap his stomach.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
you're all
Cameron listened to the
fucking
score and
cunts.
he was like, "Wow, this really reminds me of Spooky Swaps. Take me back to the movies."
You're all such fucking cunts. Oh my god.
The moment you said Sony, I like twiddled my fingers like, please go where I think you're going, and you did. Yes. Oh, perfect. No, I actually did really like the score. Look, it's a made-for-TV movie. It's not very good. Yes, it is dealing with obviously the dangers of sex trafficking and prostitution, but like also sex trafficking. Because again, she's tricked into it. She's an American sent over to Japan thinking she's going to be a singer, and then she's sold into prostitution. Like, yeah, that's highly illegal.
Yeah.
So like you'd think this would be like a lot more serious, and I think it does treat this kind of thing very seriously, but because it's on a TV budget, it is a little corny. So that the tone is a little weird.
I think especially is very corny, I feel like.
Yeah, because the whole thing is solved because her boyfriend comes in to save her, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. It's a TV drama, sure, why not? But yeah, so like I don't think the movie is inherently evil. I think it does have a good message of, hey, sex trafficking is bad. So you're like, yeah, I agree. So like as like a made for TV movie of the week, it's like, all right, fine. It's like I don't really understand. I don't really see how anybody could watch this other than doing an episode of a podcast on it,
Yeah. Unless like you're just doing a binge of this random director.
Yeah.
Which who would do that?
I mean, I hear Michelle Haneke is like a very prolific director.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah. I make very good movies.
Exactly.
Like Funny Games,
Mhm.
The Piano Teacher, Barnyard, all the classics.
You need to calm down. Like, I will say there was like a couple of shots in the movie that I actually kind of like. Like there was this one shot where it was like kind of focused in on like the main character, and then like it went straight back into like the Yakuza, and then like focused in a bit more back that I remembered, and like that was kind of cool. I kind of like the way that messed with perspective there. But like,
yeah,
there
go ahead.
wasn't many shots. There weren't many shots like that throughout the film, but like I still took note of those and thought they were kind of cool.
Yeah, I think there
Like,
is talent behind this.
It's just I feel like I assumed the director was just given this as like a paycheck thing.
Right. Yeah.
And that was
this is early on in Jennifer Jason Leigh's career. Mako is in this. He plays a pimp. He's pretty good, but like, yeah, this is probably just a for hire thing. I don't think he really read the script and was just like, perfect. Well, while I'm practicing my lines for Avatar: The Last Airbender, let me be in this sex trafficking movie. I think, yeah,
like 20 years before fucking. It's like 20 years before.
It takes a while to animate, Israel. Don't you know how to draw with a pencil? Come on.
I will
It
say
is really hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it is really.
Don't you know it took Popeye like 7 years to make, and then they canceled the movie anyway? Like, come on.
Yeah, see, exactly. I will say, from like the 10 minutes of the movie that I did see, I found like one of the shots really weird, because like you think that it's zooming in on this dragon, like this light up dragon,
Yeah.
when it's actually supposed to be a scene from the actual Garden of Eden where he's telling Eve, "No, don't bite into the apple. Don't do it, Eve."
Oh, shut up.
I was gonna say,
So
no,
anyway,
that is the
this
menu.
is a really good movie, isn't it? This is a really good movie.
I think it's fine. I don't think it's bad. I think it's much better than Wrong Number. I think it is. I think it's slightly better than A Hole in the Head. But I probably had more fun with the 200 Classic Cartoons Disc 1 so far. So I would say this is like second place so far when it comes to whatever wheel.
I will say, I think, hold on. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Fuck. Shit.
Oh no, you've been inceptioned.
Yeah, I have been. Okay, let me. Honestly, keep going. I'm gonna re-inception myself.
There is a scene I wanted to talk about, and that's so the poster I have for it on Letterboxd. That's not Jennifer Jason Leigh. That's what's the actress's name? Anne Gillian. She plays Marilyn. Yeah, Marilyn's like this prostitute that takes Jennifer Jason Leigh under her wing. I don't know why she's on the poster, but she's on the back of this DVD. So like the back that like explains everything, that has like the stuff like that. Like she's on the back, and it's the same pose of her like in the blue dress with the cigarette and like giving you like the weird stare. She gets taken away. She goes to Osaka because that's what Osaka is in the movie, where whenever one of the girls kind of mouths off or gets too big, or not too big, like gets kind of, isn't really cooperating, quote unquote, they send them to Osaka, which is where they're, torturing and beating her. And then she escapes, and there's a scene where she's getting chased by a hired goon, and a truck comes by.
Hired goon?
Yeah, and she just goes into the middle of the street and gets hit by the truck.
Wait. The guy driving the truck.
You ain't getting no spinach in this picture.
No, the guy driving the truck. Was he driving right after a beer?
Right after a beer.
Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. I'll go 100 miles
an hour.
I finally remembered what I was going to say. I don't think this movie is as good as Paul Thomas Anderson's latest documentary, but it's still pretty all right.
What's his latest documentary?
Oh, remember what I told you, Hal, on Thursday?
What?
I have dementia.
I feel like
please.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, please refresh my memory.
Okay.
Documentary.
So, Israel. So when I was talking with Hal on Thursday, I prepared like this monkey paw scenario for you.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing with this, Israel. So how it works is that
Yes.
Oh my.
oh my God, Brian, you're
Yes.
right here. Awesome, I can tell both
What?
of you. So Brian, I prepared
Yes.
a monkey's paw scenario for Israel. So let me
Okay,
describe
I
it.
want to hear this actually, because if it's
Okay,
torturing Israel,
so-
that's the exact reason I showed up. So
Yeah. So the scenario is that Paul Thomas Anderson releases his
Yes.
next big movie, next big
Mhm.
main face. It's
Yes.
it's a huge financial success, praised by the critics, and the dude's in fantastic health. Now,
Mhm.
the monkey's paw part of it is that it is a documentary that goes over and glazes the entire run of the Miami Dolphins.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What the
No,
fuck
you know,
are
actually,
talking about?
That would
What the fuck are
actually.
you talking about?
I'm not even joking. That would genuinely be his best movie. Like, I'm not even joking. 'Cause
Shut up, Ryan. Shut the fuck up.
It'd be long. It'd be longer than Magnolia. It would have the perfect, like, emotional, like, core of Punch Drunk Love and the satire of One Battle. It'd just be perfect. Wonderful.
Yeah. One dolphin after another, we'll call it.
Yes. That's
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'm all for this. I mean, as a Patriots fan, I'm supposed to hate the Miami Dolphins, but I will absolutely back
Well, it'd be
this.
sort of a satirical way where it's like Starship
Right.
Troopers, where you see that the Dolphins
Yeah.
are doing well, but are they really doing well? You know, like,
Right?
mentally.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's a brilliant
You
way
know
of
what?
putting it. Yeah.
You know what? You
10
know
out of
what?
10.
I think PTA could cook. I think he could cook.
Yeah. I'm all for
I think he
this.
could make it.
You know what? All right. So, okay. Well, there goes Brian. Thank you, Brian. Oh, and now he's back.
There
Brian, anything to say about Death Ride to Osaka?
Oh, that's actually a great question. See, here's the thing about that movie. I didn't watch it, but actually, I have a
Shocker.
crackball connection right here. Oh, shocker! Are you saying that I don't watch things on the whatever wheel? I literally watch Spooky Swag.
That's true. You know what? That's entirely fair. You did watch Spooky Swabs, so
Yeah, one single short out of like a fucking 100 million, bro.
yeah.
Like,
Listen,
good job.
no.
Good
I
job.
remember
Good
a
job.
lot. I remember a lot of that short. I think Popeye had like a pipe, and I'm pretty sure he was on a boat, and that's all I need to know.
That's a good
So-
memory
He
you
also
got
beat
there.
up a bunch of chuds. Let's
Yeah,
not forget.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, my point about Death Ride to Osaka is I
Mhm.
haven't watched it,
Mhm.
but I do notice that name, Osaka, and that reminds me of this great anime. It's called the Azumanga Daioh, and Israel. Yeah, I think he actually agrees with me on this, and that's how you know I'm being serious. Because if I disagreed with, if that wasn't true, he'd go, "No, that's not true," and I would have been like, "Nuh-uh," and I would have had 50 backup jokes planned. But he agrees
well,
with me on this, so that's how you know I'm telling
it's
the truth.
good. Yeah, it's good that Israel agrees with you on this, Brian, because as we all know, you are legally required to be serious on every single episode. Going
Exactly.
forward.
Here's
Mhm.
another serious fact. This actually comes from the composer of the Terminator movies.
Thanks.
You know,
We
that's-
already said that.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the other fact you told me? There's 2 titles because the title on Letterboxd is not Death Ride to Osaka.
Yep, we know that too. Yep.
Oh, all right. Let me try one more.
Okay.
There's some actor in it
Uh-huh.
who's important in
Uh-huh.
some. Oh no. Okay. Crap. This is what
Yeah.
happens when you're
Yeah,
late
hold
by
on.
20
Yeah.
minutes.
Hold on, Brian. I have one to help you with. Did you know that in one scene in Family Guy, Stewie mentions Jennifer Jason Leigh?
Yes. Of Mallrats fame. Yes.
Exactly.
Of course you would say that. Of course you fucking say that.
That's Jason Lee. That's Jason Lee. That's literally true.
Yeah. Oh, Jason Lee. No, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Of course, you had to bring it back
Oh,
to
is that like a
fucking-
hockey player? I don't know who that is.
Yes, that's a
She
hockey.
was in.
Yeah,
Was in I'll tell you what movie she was
Oh
in.
my-
She was in The Hateful Eight,
Mm-hmm.
Annihilation, Good
Yes.
Time, The Next
And
King
Dogma?
Lord.
Dogma.
Oh no, not Dogma.
And hey,
and-
where's Easy
and-
Money?
I was gonna read every single film on her Letterboxd page. Okay?
No, that sucks. Don't do
Oh,
that.
Connected to New York.
I was gonna, this is all.
Do they play
fucking counting,
Caden? Do they play Caden?
No, she does not.
God,
Oh.
you and your
No.
Kevin Smith obsession, Brian. Actually, this is a
No,
good.
no.
This is good. Actually,
It's
I wanted to make sure something. So, remember when I asked you if you had heard the Jennifer Lopez Kevin Smith story?
Yeah. I feel like I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I did not.
The one where she took a shit
at.
at his house and wiped her ass with his towels because he ran out of toilet paper.
You know what?
What?
That does not ring a bell right now, but also I 100% believe that
Yeah.
that happened
The-
because
the-
Kevin Smith
Incredible
not
story.
having toilet paper is unfortunately very in character for him.
Yeah, but just
And he'd probably
hilarious
tell
story.
a 12-hour story about this at like Comic-Con or something because that's just what he does.
That sounds like a Comic-Con story. Like, hey, you chuds, you want to hear the story about Jennifer Lopez?
yeah.
You
You know,
I just got a really stupid thought in my head. I got a really stupid idea in my head. Like, I just question of thought-provoking one. So which would be better? Buster marathoning Death Ride to Osaka with all of Kevin Smith's films, or ranting for Vengeance joining the Celtics?
I think
What?
the
What the fuck
Celtics
are you
would be
talking
better
about?
because here's the thing
What?
about the Celtics. They're not as good as the
Yeah.
Raptors, but they're still like pretty cool. So
Yeah.
Although I
see
do
what
love
you mean.
Kevin Smith though, so that would be nice. Everyone in this call should watch that should be a whatever wheel episode. I'll just sneak a bunch of Kevin Smith DVDs into your house and they mysteriously end up on the wheel. It's like, oh, how did that get there?
How did that
And
get
that's
there?
Yeah, and then it's a 12-hour
True,
episode
but
in all 16 Kevin Smith movies. So-
Okay, yep.
I
Yeah.
am
But wait
I
a
am sadly
minute.
close to having.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Brian, I have a counterpoint
Mm-hmm.
to that.
all right, let's hear it.
Okay, so let's say, how does the wheel night, well, the whatever wheel with the other group, and it lands on the Kevin Smith marathon.
Oh, at that point,
What
I would
do we
actually
do
just
then?
be devastated. My heart would be broken. I would just be like, it'd be like I'm just being teased right in front of me. It's the equivalent of like cooking a 5-course meal in front of a starving child and then eating it all right in front of them. Like, you know that Family Guy clip where it's John Goodman eating all the stuff on the table and everyone else is
Yes.
starving?
Yes,
That's genuinely how I would feel the entire time.
Happy Thanksgiving. But also, wait a minute, Brian. Like the Jason Lee himself, like he's in a bunch of Kevin Smith movies, right?
Yes.
Oh, cool. How things tie up here.
That's true, because what else was Jason Lee in? That's right, Squeakquel. Well, among
Oh,
other
yeah, he
Alvin and
was.
Chipmunks movies.
That's why there's that great line in a Jay and Silent Bob reboot where his character goes, Hollywood doesn't make sequels anymore. Shit, they don't even make squeakquels, yo. And then he winks, and a Silent Bob does a smile, and it's funny because it's like, squeakquels.
I
It's a
get
great-
it, yeah.
Genuinely,
Ah,
that
ah.
movie is probably
It's
the
just
best
league.
Kevin Smith has ever acted because he has to pretend he hates Hollywood sequels when, like, come on, buddy.
I mean, he cries at
Yeah.
Thor 2 and Captain Marvel 2. Like, yeah, of course he loves
Literally.
Hollywood sequels.
Oh my fucking god! I just remembered something really stupid and funny. Like, I remember one day for like a time, I got one of my friends on like a big kick of checking out like a bunch of Deathstroke stuff and Judas Contract adaptations, like the Teen Titans story. And this only happened because I literally said in the chat one time, hey, remember that one time where Kevin Smith was in a Teen Titans movie? Like,
what?
that's how it literally all started. Yeah, I'm not kidding. There's like a whole Teen Titans movie, the second one, Joe's Contract. It literally ends with Beast Boy having an interview with Kevin Smith.
Oh my god,
What?
it's incredible.
What the what?
I'm not kidding.
Well, I guess that's another movie me and Israel are both watching.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Why are you
honestly,
whipping me
that
into
would be
this?
peak.
Why are you whipping me into this? Why are you fucking with me?
Well,
Why are
because
you
I know if I watch it, I'm gonna tell you to watch it in exchange for like the greatest movie of all time, because that's what always happens. I'll
That's
be like-
very true. That
Be
is
like,
very
"Hey,
true,
Israel,
yeah.
I'm watching Old Boy, and you're watching this piece of crap that I found on my yard a couple days ago.
Well, you could bounce it out
That
with.
is-
Oh, well, there you go. He already left.
Myth number 3. Aliens like to invade our bodies and pop out when we least expect it. Not true. There has never been a single documented case of an alien popping out of anyone's.
All right. Well, then I would say, I think now is a good time for us to wrap up our thoughts about Death Ride to Osaka. Israel, final thoughts. Death Ride to Osaka.
It's honestly, in some ways, I'm glad I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I am kind of glad I watched it just because I like finding random stuff like this sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not great, but like I think it's at least kind of an interesting piece of history in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But it's not a movie I'm ever gonna really think about again. I'm gonna be completely real.
No.
It's just a one and done. It's just a one and done deal.
One and done.
Yeah. This is what whatever Will gives me, I guess.
Of course. Well,
like,
that's what it's meant to give you. Yeah. Chaos.
At least like. Oh, you can go, Chaos.
Yeah, you've given your thoughts. Shut up now, Chaos. Your turn. Your final thoughts.
Donkey Kong Country 2 is pretty fucking peak, I will say.
I agree.
That is true. That's a great game. Very great game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Movie dude, what are your final thoughts on Death Ride to Osaka?
As in fashion recently, I have not watched it, but it does sound like an interesting enough watch.
Then that's it.
Ketchup,
your final thoughts.
I, for one, am very glad to see a movie that recognizes the discreet charm of the orchid mantis.
I think we're all in agreement then.
We should all read and memorize the Merriam-Webster Britannica article on the orchid mantis.
I guess so. Brian, since you're here, what are your final thoughts on Death Ride to Osaka?
Oh, good. I finally got to make it for the ending here. Okay, so here's the thing. My final thoughts would be, I think it was okay. You know, it could have done a little better.
Sure. Yeah.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Well, let me give you my final thoughts on Death Ride to Osaka. You know, like I said, it's not the worst. I think it's fine. Am I keeping the DVD though? Well, to be honest, no. I think.
Oh, I found my final thoughts. What
are your final thoughts?
That's for sure.
Yeah. It's not a terrible film, and I think it had some good shots here and there, but it was legit held back so hard by being a TV movie.
That's my thoughts I gave to you earlier. Holy
Brian, I need to know. I have a very important question for you.
Yes.
What is your opinion on the orchid mantis?
It's okay.
Of course, he's very concise with that one. Sure.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I'm getting rid of Death Ride to Osaka. I mean, it's one of these shitty cardboard movies, so like,
yeah, that sucks.
I'm just gonna throw it away in the garbage. I don't need this.
Low key. What if Vinegar Syndrome gave it like a 4K?
Personally, Hal, I think you should do Israel a favor and just replace it with Clerks 3. I think that would be very easy to do.
It's a good idea.
Horrible movie. Horrible movie. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I really did like that first movie. Interesting in seeing how they followed up with the 2 sequels.
Yeah.
They're not good.
I think it should be a movie full of pop culture references.
That is what happens. Happens.
I will say Death Ride to Osaka it's like a 6 out of 10 movie, just not as good of a 6 out of 10 movie as Thanksgiving 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
You need to stop. You need to actually stop.
Am I wrong?
Yes, you are.
It's
Thanksgiving 3 is genuinely one of the worst things I've ever seen. Holy shit, it's awful. Holy fucking
I'm on Israel's side here.
It's so horrible. It's so horrible. Why did you give it a 6?
Okay, well, come on.
We can spend time playing with Lego Star Wars Clone Trooper minifigures instead of watching Thanksgiving 3 every single Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, look, Israel, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, and I could grab proof of this. If I literally just buy a DVD copy of Thanksgiving 3 and then bring it to to Israel, then I can stop the whole conflict. Like I'm telling you right now.
That's true, actually.
I think that
because Israel would look at they would look at the contents of Thanksgiving 3 and they'd be like, man, what we're doing compared to this isn't so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and on top of that, I can bring a rip of Uncle Doug and Darren Aronofsky, and everyone will be so happy.
There you go.
just Darren Aronofsky, like just Darren Aronofsky as a person, not even like any.
Just Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah, just Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah, just like a fucking like a printed out copy of like fucking his entire body, like.
Or just a book version of The Whale or Mother.
I mean, to be fair, there is like a book version of The Whale because like it was a stage play originally. At least I'm pretty sure that exists.
Yeah.
Oh, and you gotta tell out of it.
Low key,
I've seen.
Yeah, low key. If I gave Netanyahu, low key. If I gave Netanyahu a copy of the Whale script, I think he would shed a tear and go like, "Wow, I can see why Mahler loves this so much."
That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god! And also, wait. Wait. Tell me, Israel. Out of all the Aronofsky movies I've seen, please tell me the Whale has got to be his only fluke, right?
All of his movies are flukes from what I've seen. I don't like any of them.
Well, you don't even like Death Ride to Osaka because he directed it.
I will say. I like Death Road to Osaka more than all the Darren Aronofsky movies I've seen. I just want to be a hater, but like.
But Israel, I thought that Perfect Blue was really good.
Well, Perfect Blue is really good, but he made
Israel's breaking up. I guess Darrenofsky's trying to come down with hellish fury. So
no.
I guess this is as good a time as any to end the episode. Thank you all for watching Whatever Wheel 4. We'll be back next time with Whatever Wheel 5. I don't know. I think 5 comes after 4.
And then Whatever Wheel 6, and then 7.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
And 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, and 13, and 14.
And they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming.
Number 15.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait. Hey, look, free gum.
That's what you wanted me to wait for? I haven't stopped recording yet.
I don't. Yeah, just fucking end it with a barnyard clip.
Okay, sure.
Man, I feel great. I mean, nothing could ruin a wonderful day like this. Woo!